Tough night at the office, Bernard. What do you make of that one?
Same old, well I can't swear, but same stuff, different day. Unacceptable, all the buzzwords us managers use when you get beat. Same questions asked from your side. It's not an acceptable performance. You can't concede 4 goals at home on a Tuesday night with a side that have travelled 3 hours, gift them the goals that we've gifted them, and go on to lose a game 4-2. I'm not going to stand here and defend them. I'm not going to stand here and protect myself. It's not acceptable. And there'll be massive questions being asked as managers, as coaching staff, as individuals, and rightly so. And tomorrow night we have to face the music and face the fans, and no doubt they'll be asking questions about X, Y and Z. And we won't be holding back. We'll be telling them exactly what we think of the individuals and where we've gone wrong as managers.
It appeared to be a change in shape ahead of the game, maybe to address some defensive issues. What was your thinking behind that, and did you like it all, what you saw from it?
When you work towards a squad and you have what you would call on paper your strongest 11 as such, when you have 3 or 4 that come out of that team and you've got 3 or 4 coming into it that aren't familiar and haven't had the minutes the others have had to adapt and execute that formation, we felt like going to a back 4 tonight, we might sort of tighten up a bit, not leak as many goals. Players out the 10 players starting tonight, 10 players in their strongest position. The only player you could justify that was out of position was 𝗦𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗲, who's gone on and scored 2 goals. So for us, we took the excuses away from the players about playing out of position, played everybody in their strongest position, found ourselves 1-0 down, managed to get ourselves 2-1 back up, and we're just absolutely gifting goals. And 16 years myself and John have been managing, and I don't think we've ever stood here in front of the camera and made excuses for our teams. I ain't taking that tonight. I ain't taking it. Tactically, if we've got it wrong, I'll take that. If the coaching staff are passing information on and we're conceding goals on sets, I'll take that. I can't take that tonight. The players take that. The individuals take that. And if they feel like them being thrown under the bus, well, they are being thrown under the bus. And everybody watching, I'm sure will buy into that and agree with me that in the 16 years, I don't throw anybody under the bus. We always take that responsibility and accountability. But tonight, I said it at half-time at 2 when they scored 2 goals, and I'll say it at full-time. I ain't taking that tonight. I cannot legislate for what I've seen tonight. And is it because they're not good enough? Is it because they're not confident enough? Is it because me and the gaffer have given them a platform to believe in that we're better than what we are? If that's the case, that's on us. Momentum is good, and when you've got momentum at this level of football, you maybe take your eye off the ball a bit, and I think that's what we've done as managers. I think we've not shown the level of respect it deserves. We've been too loyal to certain individuals, but again, I'm saying the same buzzwords other managers say, sort of to protect their environment and the job. It's just not good enough, and I'll stand there and I'll answer questions to anybody that wants to speak to us regarding that. It's not acceptable.
Obviously not too many positives you can take away from the current run, but we do look strong going forwards, and especially when it comes to set pieces. Is that something that you can take positive going into each game, knowing that we will at least threaten going forwards as well?
The positives out of today's game, I don't think it's about today for me. I really don't. You look at I'm looking at the board now, 7 games. We've lost 2 at home on the bounce. We've drew 3 and we've lost 2 away. We use the excuse we was playing big football clubs, full-time football clubs. Tonight we've played a side where we managed. Unbelievable environment, great football club. Fans are great. They've travelled 3.5 hours and scored 4 goals against us. There's 0 excuses. There's 0 excuses, and moving forward, what does it look like? We've got to keep working hard. We've got to try and put the wrongs right. But like I say, I think it's impossible to put the wrongs right tonight with what we've seen. You just cannot legislate for them individual errors, and they continue to happen, which we've got big decisions to make. That's the simple thing, and we've rotated, we've dropped people, we've brought people in, and now, like you say, that's the 4th loss of the season in 7 games. Something's got to change.
How do you approach training on Thursday night ahead of a big important game now against Southport at the weekend?
We've got to create energy. We've got to be positive. We've got what we've got at the minute. We'll work in the background to try and change things. Yes, we've got people injured, but it's the same stuff again, different day. We'll work with what we've worked with on Thursday, and we'll go to Southport, try and win the game. The positives to me are, if we eradicate at least 50% of them mistakes, there's a massive chance we'll win the game of football, because we're a good side. Everybody will tell you that we are a good side, but we just can't set up. We can't train for 2 hours on a Thursday night and then turn up on a Saturday and just give these mistakes away, because that's not what we're working towards. We're not legislating for 10% of the mistakes we're making at the minute. It's just it's human error. That's what happens. But I said it at our time for the first time in 16 years. Can't help you, lads. I just can't help you. We can't. We're not coaching them mistakes. We're not coaching you to make them mistakes. We're not hanging you out to dry. You know, but again, it's part of football, it's part of management. But the fourth goal epitomises the season so far.